Cool. Yay! And we're live. I know other chats, colored chats are going on, but I thought I need to relax. And I need to color. Maybe I'll eat a little bit. I don't know. Maybe some popcorn. So I'll just sit this here until anybody shows up. It's okay. You want to go somewhere else? That's okay too. It's funny to hear myself. Okay. I say okay a lot. All right, I'm going to leave this lovely picture here for you to look at for a few minutes. I'm gonna go get some water, and did I fix that? Yeah. I'm gonna go get some water and popcorn. I'll be back. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for popping in and saying Happy New Year. We don't do much for New Year around here except, well, last year we just watched the New York ball drop and then went to bed. I might have gone to color, I don't know. What do you do? Now tomorrow though, if I remember it, now my husband doesn't like it, but I make it and eat it, is cornbread and black-eyed peas. Kind of tradition. Now, I think one of my aunts, what else does she have? I'm not sure. How about that? What are the other things people have? Thank you. I thought I would work on this and then maybe show what I finished in December. And then maybe talk about things I learned this year in coloring and some of my favorite supplies and what I might work on. I had some ideas for some different videos I might do. Oh, pork and sauerkraut. Okay. Interesting. So it's kind of a catch-all live stream. Just do a little bit of everything. One of the things I'd like to learn this coming year is just be better at making videos as far as technical stuff. Like how to do a voiceover. And better editing, I guess. Adding a beginning, little short intro, and maybe an outro. So that'd be kind of fun. Yeah. This is one of the books I got for Christmas. Oh, I can do that too. I can put the things out that I got for Christmas. So I keep seeing, this is my backup. See if I can get closer here. This is my backup electric eraser. My main electric eraser lasted 10 months. And I was very sad to see it go. But it broke, and I'll show you. See this little, hey, private profile, thanks for coming in. Happy New Year to you too. I was just showing my AFMAT. I love this electric eraser, and it broke. It split right there, and now it's like wobbly. It was still taking a charge and moving, but it wasn't working properly. So I had to get my backup, and I ordered another AFMAT, but I ordered a thinner one that didn't have a rechargeable battery in it. Yeah, that's okay. It lasted a good long time. And I learned that for a few minutes I could get along without an electric eraser. But only for a few minutes. Not very long. I like the Mono Zero. And it would, see, I've got to make sure. This is a tip. When you're using any of your erasers, you can use your thumb, finger, whatever, to rub it off before you start to go in to another color to erase it, or else you will end up with whatever was on the tip of that eraser on there. It's the same with electric too. You want to make sure that's clean, so when you go to erase a section, you don't accidentally put a different color down there. I also have the Mono Zero rectangle, which I like. Y'all let me know if there's a fuzzy picture, if I need to fix that or not. Oh, I hear people popping off fireworks out there. They're really not supposed to do it in this neighborhood, but they do anyway. I am in there. I don't think I'm in Belinda's. I am over on Discord, but I don't go there very often. Yeah, I could probably ask them. they might use different recording apps. But yeah, I could probably ask them. I really haven't tried to find the information like on YouTube or the internet. It's interesting, whenever I'm asking just about any question, I'll go into my little browser and type in a question, and a lot of times it will show a YouTube video, and I just think that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try to. I think I'll try to. Thank you for telling me that. Let's see. That's other stuff I need help with. I'll take the autofocus off. Oh, that's okay. If you come here and chat, that's great. Okay, so if I turn that off, that was the autofocus. It will stay blurry, but if I click on it, then it looks like it's not blurry. I don't know if I did anything or not. Hey, my dog just sits over there and makes noise. Go, what are you making noise for? Okay, great. So yeah, it was just a little button. Now, it was on before, so I don't know, maybe I just... See, that's what I want to know, is the ins and outs of why this autofocus works sometimes and why it doesn't. I mean, I like to know things. I can't think of any food that doesn't make noise. Popcorn was kind of the least noisy food, so I don't know. All right, I'll just start with this. This is one of my Christmas presents from my husband, Kingdom of Curious Creatures. I've been wanting this book for, I don't know, 6 months maybe. And I've, obviously seen it in other people's videos, and I've seen flip throughs, and you can see I started there. You see that? There it is. I actually have not done a complete black background picture. And so that was kind of fun. Anyhow, one of my favorite artists, colorist, is Elena on Coloring with Elena. And I'm one of her Patreons members. And I went there and I just typed in the author and then the name. Now she's got it listed as the other name that this book goes under. I can't remember the name of it now. I mean, I couldn't. Okay, there it is. It's called Minuet de Bon Air. I'm not sure how to say that. But anyhow, so she's got it under that, and there's I want to do all the pictures that she has, but this one is the one that appealed to me the most, and it's fall, or it's fall picture. But you could make it any season, I guess, and it's technically winter now, but In Texas, you'll still see leaves like this, and you might still see some berries out in the woods if you're hiking or whatever. But I liked it. I like the animals and the colors. Fall colors are some of my favorites, especially browns, just earth tone colors, browns, blues. Um, these are oranges, different orangey reds. And I like these little animals she's got here. So I have just been working on this. Yes, yes, Elena's in Ukraine. Oh, they don't autofocus with movements. Yeah, it could be. Texas is gorgeous and huge. Yes, it is. It is very huge. Um, I think you can fit almost the whole UK in it if you smushed it all up. Um, it's, Alaska is still the biggest state. Texas is the biggest continental state. And um, and it is gorgeous. There's beautiful, beautiful places. And one of the neat things about Texas is that it's got a lot of different biomes, or um, I forgot the other word. I'm tired. Just different areas. Like you want hills and almost mountains. It's not like mountains Colorado, but it's mountains here. You've got those. You've got forests. You got hill country, coastal areas, desert. You want some desert? We've got that. We've got plains, like the um, prairies. Prairies. Where we are now, it's called the Blackland Prairies. That's the name of the biome. Um, so it's mostly flat. There's still a few hills here and there, but it's mostly flat. Our favorite part of Texas is East Texas, where the trees are so tall. We call it the piney woods. Yes, lots of diversity. Oh, you did. Awesome. What part of Texas did you visit? Oh, me? Let's see. Do you know where Dallas and Fort Worth are? We're right under that. Oh, the Woodlands. Well, you were down there by Houston, so you were close to the coast. Yeah, well, we live about 4 or 5 hours north of there. On Corpus, yeah. We've been to the coast a few times. I've lived in Texas all my life. Was born here. My husband got here as fast as he could. um, he he lived in other places until about 9 years old, and then they moved down to South Texas. And um, then he came to school up here in Dallas, and that's where we met. That was a long time ago. Tori in Cleveland. Oh my goodness. I've lived here all my life, but I don't know every single town and city here. Well, I know all the major cities, but the towns, there's always new towns that I'm discovering. Let's see. I don't know if you want to know any more about Texas. You just get a Texan started on Texas and we can't be quiet. Oh yeah, San Antonio is one of our favorite places as far as cities go. We like that a lot. We like to walk around there. We haven't been there in several years now, but yeah, we like East Texas where all the tall trees are, the pine trees. We go there to camp a lot and very beautiful there, very relaxing. Just thinking about it makes, if I had high blood pressure, my blood pressure would have lowered. Northeast. Okay. Yeah, San Antonio. Houston is not my favorite place, but it has some nice stuff there. Hey, why don't we color? And you can ask me any questions about Texas and I'll try to help you. Let me see. Okay. Oh, it did not just mess up. See, I've got Elena's, oh, good. Her, well, that didn't work. I've got her video up here. That's it. That's what I wanted. And I was going to keep working on this. I think she's using, I think I already got that out. French gray. Where did the French gray go? Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm using Prismacolors. Elena likes Prismacolors and Polychromos. Mostly those are the two she uses. And this particular one, that's what she's using. So, yes, she has a Patreon account, I guess. And I've been a part of that for a couple of months. I just love her art style. She's very painterly, you know. Instead of filling in little spots with, you know, each color, she's painting with the pencils. And I wanted to learn that. Yeah. She does have some tutorials out there on YouTube. Here on YouTube, I should say. Okay, good. And now I wish that I had left one leaf to color so I could show you. But just, you know, well, if you're part of that, let me see. Maybe I can find another leaf. I'm not sure I'm going to be very coherent this late at night, but I'll try. Thought maybe if I could find another leaf like that, I could show you. Let's see if I can get this in the picture. There's a couple of leaves here I think I can show. Yeah, let's pick this one. I'll try to zoom in without it messing up. Yeah, I just started a few months ago. Maybe it was July in the summer, somewhere in there. I think the lowest level's $3 a month. And you get so many of her tutorials just with that. There was one tutorial that It was only available if you went up to $5. Or was it 10? It was 10. So, and I waited a long time. And because I'm teaching online again, I said, I think I could do that. So I went up on our Patreon and got that one tutorial. It was really, really cool. Yeah, they are. I mean, you could find a lot of her tutorials just free on YouTube. Okay, let me show you this leaf. I wrote this down. She does several colored leaves here. I'll just show you maybe. Well, also, it looks like she mixes with some of them, so it could just be all kinds of colors. But I'll just make it easy on myself. And we'll start with jasmine. How about that? Whoa. This one is going to probably be another fall one, so that'll be okay. All right. And get this up here. This is jasmine. Yeah, isn't she awesome? What tutorials of hers have you watched? She was really one of the first first colorists that I watched. So I really like that. Let's see now. I'm gonna do mineral orange. Oh, lots. So you know she's awesome. Yeah. Of course, I think everybody likes My Colorful Country Life. I think her name's Karen over there. Just stunning, stunning pages. Elena has got a lot of stunning stuff too. And okay, I think maybe I will go over this again with the jasmine. Oh, I need to try that one. So now we're going to go back over this with the jasmine. And then come in with Tuscan red on the edges. My old cat, you may hear her a lot tonight. And there's so many ways to do a leaf, you know. I tried to do my leaves in this particular tutorial like she was doing hers. And what's great about leaves is even if you mess up, you didn't mess up. So that was kind of neat. I'm going to come back in with the mineral orange just here in the edges. Yeah, and then come back with the jasmine again. So what I'm doing here is I'm pressing harder on the edge, and then it's almost like flicking when you're doing fur, which I haven't done a lot of. But it's kind of like that, but not too flicky. And you're kind of doing it fast. And it pushes that color up into the leaf. That's kind of neat. And you might see her coming down with the Tuscan Red again. You know, like that. Maybe getting those edges again. Can darken that one. Maybe make this side a little darker. And then come back in. I think maybe come in again with that. Blend it up, as they say. Now she also used a sepia for areas that were maybe in shadow, or just an additional additional color. Maybe that were just on there. So that's pretty much it. I mean, of course I can come in here and I can do more blending and get out of the line and use my electric eraser and yes, I love fall colors. I love fall colors. So really, there's no wrong way to do a leaf. You just pick the colors of a leaf that you like. Like here's some green ones. And do basically the same thing. Just put them there, blend them up. Okay, so I'm watching her do. I wish I could figure out. Thank you. I was going to say before, I like her painterly style, and it teaches me a lot of different things. And then I noticed slowly over time, I would feel more confident to do my own pages. And I might go and pick some different palettes that she might have used, or other people have used on something, and put it into another picture altogether. But I don't mind at all watching tutorials. You know, I might be doing about the same thing they are, or using the same pencils, but it's still my work, you know. And if I do if I am inspired, I call it I'm inspired by an artist, I will put that, like I will post my stuff on Facebook, and I'll say, here's the book and the author. Here's what I used on it. And then I put inspired by whoever it was. And I've got a lot of inspired by coloring with Elena out there. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure I can. I think I'll turn that off. Okay, so now we're using the French gray. And sometimes she colors so fast that I really have to do a lot of pausing. Because if I look down to do whatever I'm doing like her, she'll be halfway to the next object before I look up again. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's only fair. And I certainly don't mind. Um, I wouldn't I wouldn't be upset if somebody followed my tutorial for something and they didn't give me credit. That's okay. But I definitely do give credit when I can, where I can. When it's a tutorial that's basically she's not talking at all, she's just playing her music and she's going very fast, I will slow the video down. Now I do that, I definitely do that on my Colorful Country Life. I slow it. Sometimes she goes so fast, I have to slow it all the way to the slowest that you can make it, like 0.25 or something. That way I can see what she's doing and look down at my paper to see that I'm doing the same thing. And when I look up, she's still on that object. So, um, yeah. But let me tell you this. You probably know this about Elena. She really does color fast. Some of the first videos I watched, I thought, she must have it on speed, on fast. And I thought, oh, okay, she's just sped it up. I'll slow it down so I can see it. But then I would watch some videos where she's talking at the beginning and talking maybe in the middle of it, and she's coloring. So it's kind of like a color in chat. And she's zooming away. And I couldn't believe how fast she could do that. Like these leaves right here, she's just zoom. So she really does color fast. It's amazing to watch. I hear that. I absolutely hear that. See, I'm watching her coloring something, and she's not too bad now, but then maybe I'm faster than I used to be. Now we got moss green. I got this new, well, it's not new. I switched pencil cases around, but I had my Prismas in a bigger case for the longest time, and I knew it was, what do they call it? Muscle memory. Knew exactly where each pencil was. It's amazing. I thought I'd never do something like that. And but now I've got it in a different case, and it's almost like, I wouldn't say, well, it's almost like going back to kindergarten. You have to learn things over, and it's really funny. Yeah. She is definitely a fast colorist. Maybe one day I'll be that fast, but I don't necessarily need to be fast to enjoy. Look at that. She just switched to ginger root. Was it ginger root? Let me see if I can't read that. Oh, no. She jumped back to sienna. She's using beige sienna. Just to fill in some of these spots. Now she's back to moss green. Okay, what are we doing? Sometimes I'll stop and watch to see exactly what it is that she's doing. Okay. So she's kind of just coloring the ground here under this little guy. I'm not sure why on some pictures I hold my pencil differently than on others. I did a short video on Facebook. I wanted to try it out and I actually posted it in my page here. And I was noticing that I was holding my pencil a strange way, and I thought, why am I holding my pencil like that on this picture? I don't know. Because other pictures, I might hold it like this, or like, I don't know, just different ways. Or I might do it like that. It was just what felt comfortable, I guess, at the time. See, I'm holding it way up here, where the thumb's way up here. I don't know. It just automatically goes like that. Now, part of the reason I hold my pencil this way is that my right hand shakes. I don't know if you can see that. And so I have to hold it like that. Now, occasionally my right hand gets tired and I just bring in my left hand. I did several of these. I think I did this leaf with my left. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to be ambidextrous. Okay, now we're so it looks like she's coloring this grass such a way to make it look, you know, like it's grass. You used to be right-handed and now you're left. I hope it wasn't because of an injury or anything. I really didn't realize how ambidextrous I was until I hurt my left arm. I'm sorry, my right arm. Was it my left? It was, well, I hurt them both. But at one time, my left arm or hand was bothering me a lot. And I couldn't believe how often I used my left hand to do things. I would just automatically reach out and go, ouch, and have to do it right-handed. I'm primarily right-handed, but there's a lot of things I do left. And I didn't realize that until I hurt my arm. And then when I first started coloring, I colored my poor little hand out. And I just said, I think I'll try it left-handed. And I start to use my left hand and I said, wow, I can actually color left-handed. Writing my name, I don't think I could do that, but coloring I can do. So, yeah, I colored way too hard and didn't give myself a break when I first started to color. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're ambies. We should start a ambi club, Kelly. But I'm sorry that you had some brain injuries. I'm glad you're still able to color and enjoy that hobby, and it's therapeutic. It really is. And I'm glad you're here today. Okay. I actually thought about teaching myself to write left-handed, and I have a book. It's a kid's book. You're welcome, dear. It's a cursive writing, but I haven't done it yet. I suppose it'd be better if I started with print. But I just, I haven't done anything with it. I bought it, I don't know, a long time ago. And it's still here on my shelf. My mother, I think, is ambidextrous a little bit, but not that much. So I really don't know where I got that. Now, what do they say about people that are right-handed are left-brained, and people that are left-handed or right-brained is more dominant or something like that? I don't know. So what does that mean for ambidextrous people? Does that mean that we have both our brains and we're much smarter? Or crazier? I don't know. Oh, you did? Yeah. I may do that because you never know when, like in your case, you never know when you might need to be left-handed for something. Yeah. Meow. 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 Okay, now we're going to come back up here. Sometimes she colors in this way to make it look like it's curved. And I can't always get that. But I try. See, I think I'm too far. It probably doesn't matter because it all gets blended. Let's see, she's just going to blend it all like that. Oops. If you color right, then the flow of cursive will be easier than stick print left and set. That's the message I have for you. Okay. Oh, that her name is Marty. Marty. Shiloh Lynn says if you color right, then the flow of cursive will be easier than stick print. Okay. All right. I'm not entirely certain what that means, but yeah, I have noticed when I've tried to do right-handed, left-handed writing, that my brain doesn't flip. It's strange. Now, if I were to write my name backwards, it almost feels more natural to write it backwards. If that makes any sense. There's some lefties that will do it this way so that they won't smudge their their stuff, their writing. Now my mother's left-handed and she does it like this. So it almost looks right-handed. Oh, you write this way? Yeah. I think a lot of artists are left-handed. I just love watching Elena color. It's like I wish she could come in here and color with us. It's like, how did she do that? Oh, I see. So you do it this way with your right corner at the top. Color right to left. So you would yeah, I can see how that would be easier. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll color a little bit left-handed. But then I don't know if you'll be able to see because my lights are sort of... Let's color left-handed for a little bit. See if I can do it. Okay. The thing I kind of wish that she would do, and it's probably too hard, to do it in every single one, I know in a few she's done it, is to say how much pressure she put on a certain spot. But you can almost tell, really. No, she's... If I want to press harder, I usually go with my right hand. Okay, what shall we use next? Beige sienna. No, that's ginger root. Why do I get those mixed up? Beige sienna. Now we're going to come over here. Oh, left. Someone was talking about the left-hand challenge somewhere. Oh, you know, it was on a live stream where 4 different ladies were trying to get this shadow out of the way. They were talking about, one of them was left-handed, and she said she likes to do the left-handed challenge because it's not a problem. Yep, I agree. Unless your monitor doesn't always show the correct color. Oh, slow down. Slow down, Elena. I guess I'd have to do it like this, so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, yes, yes, it was Shell Arty. That's right. I don't think I watched very long that day. I had to get some other stuff done. But it was fun to see. And I was saying in there that that's the kind of live stream I'd like to do, figure out to do, is where several of us could come in, come into stream and chat. It'd be kind of fun. Oh, turn the book with the left corner up. Okay. I got to do that without knocking stuff over. Ah! Like that. Okay. Thank you. I'll add that to my list of things to remember. How to be left-handed. Yeah, you should write a book, Kelly, called How to Be Left-Handed. Oop. I I didn't color that little spot. I don't think she did either. I've actually, not on camera, but I've colored with two different, pencils. Do the right and do the left, and it's really kind of fun. One of my dogs is, she's halfway off the pet bed. Okay. She's like going too fast. Don't go too fast. I gotta pause it. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I really ought to have, now maybe you can solve this problem. I gotta have this on this side, so I won't, so if I switch hands, then I just put this over here. So I guess I solved that. I just have to keep moving the paper, the tracing paper. Alrighty, we're changing colors again. 30% French gray. For the longest time, I didn't know what French and warm and cool grays were. I mean, I saw them in the box, but I would just look at them, they're gray. And over time, I realized the cool looks almost a little blue, like a blue tinge, and the French has a little bit of a brown tinge, and warm, I guess, is what I would consider like gray. That's gray. It's almost silvery. But I like, when I can, I love to use the French gray because I like brown. I like all kinds of browns. Well, I was hoping to get this picture done by the end of the stream, but I guess it was just too ambitious. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not chatting. I'm concentrating. I'm going to adult enjoy your tutorial. Okay. Bye, Kelly. See you later. Rah! She's moving to the other side. Oh, okay. Well, Happy New Year then. I was going to try to... Well, I may do it. Just because I said it at the beginning and somebody may watch it later, I think I will go ahead and do my what I colored in December, and talk a little bit about what I like to do in the new year. I had all kind of plans. All kinds of plans for the live. But I like to yak too much instead of just sit here and color. Happy New Year. Now we're back over here. Woo-hoo-hoo. She's jumping around. Very nice. Now I'm going to come back in here with my right hand to darken up some of these areas a little bit more. Maybe come in with what were we using? Base sienna. Yay. Alright, I got a little bit done. Alright. We can go back to that in a minute, but let's do what I colored. In December. This will not be any particular order. Right. Here we go. I actually think this was day one. You know, the 12 Days of Christmas. Okay. So this was in Joanna's Christmas. And I used Faber-Castell and lots of Posca, Sakura, lots of sparkly stuff, a little bit of stickles. So I enjoyed that one. What was the other one in this book? Ah, this was the last day. I did the last 3 days of Christmas, but with one page, because I bit off more than I can chew doing one page in 2 days. It was just, it's too much. And we had, is it when we got back from our trip to family, I was tired and I said, let's just go slow. And that's what I did on this. What did I use? I think I used, well, I'm not sure. I didn't write this one down. What was it supposed to be? Probably, yeah, I think I used Artix and the usual sparkly pins and such. That one. I thought I had one more in here that I did, but I think I took it out. Yes. Yes, I did. I took it out, and that's the danger of taking stuff out, is that you might not remember where you put it. Ah. Oh, come on. Where are you, my pretty picture? You think of all the ones that I would not misplace would be that one. There it is. Yay! This is also from there. And of course, oh, this was Faber-Castell also. Was the polar bear Faber-Castell? I think so. Faber-Castell and alcohol markers. So I'm pretty proud of that, like that. It was a challenge, and I think I did all right. I like it. I even signed it. Ah. Okay, what's next? Are there any other pictures I took out? Yeah, there's a few. There's Here's a few. All right, this was from, I believe, Home for the Holidays. I really should have written that on the back here. That would have been smart. No, this one, it was Creative Haven, Joanna Basford. I believe it was Christmas Charm. I think I've got 3 for Christmas books. There's Enchanted Christmas. It was one of those, either Enchanted Christmas or Christmas Charm or Home for the Holidays. And the same thing with that. So let's see, what did I use on that? I'm so with it on this. All right, I know I was using King Art gel sticks on the back. And this is probably maybe Mark Art. I had this little paper that I had written on it the things I did, and what day it was, and what medium I used, and what secondary medium I used. And we've been doing a lot of early spring cleaning, and who knows where I put that paper. But anyway, I colored it. It's sparkly. I like it. And these are 4 of my 5 pets. This is Robin and Sydney, Kelly, and Avery. This one was a harder one to do. I think this might have been Mark Arts. And watercolors. And lots of sparkly stuff. Pretty. I might just do a separate video since I can't think of what these are in my current mental state. I don't think I did anything in this book. Fragile World, I did do something in there. Whoa. Well, I thought I did. There it is. This was an attempt to do watercolor pencils and Mark Arts together. It did not work very well. On this area, I did continue to use the Mark Arts, and up here in the sky too. But down here with the water, that's one of the things I learned, is that at least on this paper, Mark Arts did not work well on watercolor pencil. It just didn't work. Oil and water, right? So on the blue part, I switched to Prismacolor. And I did not follow a tutorial for these or the other 2 Christmas ones I showed. But I did follow one on this, and it was Christian. So one of the few that I followed a tutorial on. Okay, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and we had 5, 6 there. Oh, if I did a second one, Enchanted Christmas or not. I wanted to. Yeah, it was the one of the ones I had to leave out. Ooh. It wasn't the Asian. It was the other one. Yeah. This is the Europa. Oops. Maybe I already marked it. I do apologize. For some reason I thought I would magically know where all the pages were. Well, maybe it was in this one. Goodness. No. No, it wasn't that one either. I'm determined to find it. You know what? I didn't actually do it. Now that I flipped through this 100 times. That was one of the ones I left out. I do apologize. I'm thinking there was one more. Yeah. One of my favorites. This is in Symphony of Cute Animals, the Japanese edition. And I believe I used probably Prismacolors. Yeah, lots of paint, of sparkly paint. Sparkle pen. Isn't that awesome? I like how that sparkles like that. Yep. So that was the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's got to be one missing. Oh well. There's several I started, didn't finish. Like this one. I was practicing how to do gold, and I just didn't do a good job on that. was trying to get them all back in here. I got a new book for myself as a Christmas present. And I thought I started one in here. Nope. But I'm going to do that in January. Okay, well. It is, I'm exhausted. I think I'll go back to doing this. It's been a long week. Next week, I probably won't do any videos until later in the week. I wonder what that is she's using there. That almost looks like French gray tin. Maybe French gray 20. I think you New York people are done with your ball drop. It's kind of really what this looks like. Rich gray. I guess I could zoom down. Ooh. That is probably the moss green. Oh no, it's French green onion. Okay, good. I'm thinking maybe I'm too old for ringing in the new year on camera. Like, maybe I will not do this next time. But you live and learn, right? We hope we learn. I mean, you don't want to ever stop learning. Well, Okay, I gotta figure this one out. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Sandbar brown. Hush, puppy. I think that is it for section 1. She's got this in 2 parts. And I'll just finish this off camera. So these 2 leaves, she has painted like these. And I want to do those in a different color. But I'm waiting until the end because I've got these animals. I've got these foxes down here. And they're probably going to be a kind of a brown. And so I want to make this a little contrasting, however you want to say it. And I'm not sure about the background. I kind of see just very light, like soft, either gel stick or I don't know about chalk pastel or light pastel pencil. I don't know. We'll start with the page and then move on to the background. I think I've smudged here. ideas for next year. I don't think I can put together another coherent sentence, but I definitely want to do some series of certain books. See, I can't even think. So I think I'm going to go to bed. But if you watch this whole thing to the end, I'm amazed. Anyway, Happy New Year, everyone. Be blessed. Stay blessed.